My name is Acharya Ryongwiwatanekit.
Margaret New.
I'm Amy Radley.
Humberto Solomon. I'm Cheyenne Moore.
I'm from College Station, Texas.
I'm from Chicago. I live in DC now.
I'm from North Carolina.
Arlington, Virginia.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Middleburg, Virginia.
So I go to George Washington University.
I think politics as usual is pretty terrible.
Like, it's so evil to me because there's so much things going on. There's so much something behind. There's always something behind it in politics, you know? And it's really hard to understand to me.
I feel like that encompasses like the general lying or the bad side of politics, because when people think of politics, they think, oh, that's crazy. Like when I said I wanted to come to DC, people are like, oh, that's bad, you know, watch out for corruption, and I'm like, okay.
Getting nothing done. That, like, when I think of politics as usual, I think of a lot of talking and not a lot of action. Discussion to have a non-binding resolution to say that we might or may not want to condemn or support something that may or may not be a line item on an up-and-coming bill. Like, that's what I think of politics as usual.
Not much getting done.
Stay away from politics. I'm a political atheist right now. I don't believe that I should side with one political party and just totally be against the other party. Plus, I'm kind of like on the border between parties because it's pretty cut and dry, and there's no like intermediary area that you can choose.
I try to stay far away from it as possible because I really don't agree with anything that's going on. Honestly, I don't think they work well at all. I think everything is kind of messed up.
Everyone just seems to be mad at each other. It's just everyone is like pissed off that they're, you know, like, no, I think this and you think that, so you're wrong, and it's really, nobody's working together at this point.
Well, let's see. One side is in charge of the executive branch, the other side is in charge of the legislative branch, and together they get nothing done.
So it's more of just a stalemate, really. I don't see the parties working together to get anything done.
And I'm hoping that the political parties are going to start working together because we're spending an awful lot of time and money fighting.
And I mean, I have friends in both parties, you could say. I think the parties are fine. We just got to be a little more sensible. Get politicians who are willing to talk to each other, maybe engage more. I don't think the problems to our country are so difficult you can't find some common ground if you just drop some of the hard ideology that they have and some of the dogmatism.
A lot of things that should pass don't pass. Bills on health care that don't pass, that should pass. We just don't. People seem to think that if it's not their party, they don't want to be for it, even if it's a good idea.
Our long-term debt, health care, and education. I don't feel like these senators or politicians in general are really setting out to tackle these issues when they have sort of bread and butter with terrorism, where they can go and easily make a speech about something.
I think healthcare is a really big thing, and the environment is a really big thing.
Tackle the issues that matter. I understand that it is important to condemn the Ottoman Empire for a massacre of Turks that happened in 1915, but we currently have a massacre happening in Darfur that we could tackle, or the budget, the lack of money in education. We have real issues. Why are we even paying attention to the Ottoman? Why does the Ottoman Empire come up in the House of Representatives?
If they can make a name for themselves and really target the people that they think are being left out of the other two parties, yeah. I think in the past it's been such a dominated two-party system that it's kind of hard to say.
Wow, well, I'd certainly love to see a third party. A Democrat and a Republican running together would be real interesting. I certainly wouldn't have a problem with it. You know, or a kind of hybrid candidate like a Michael Bloomberg or someone like that.
It would show that we're working together, the two parties.
You give it for life.
Yes, I'm all for it.